Well, it's a day before Thanksgiving. I have chemo Friday, so my whole week has just focused on chemo. Things I need to get done. Like yesterday, I just went got fruits and vegetables, did my laundry, uh, just getting things done today. I'm going to vacuum and dust and try to find my tripod. I don't know what I did with that thing. Sometimes I get so into cleaning and uh, obviously I didn't put it in the spot it needed to be put into. I'm going to finish my skincare. I have, I like to put this serum. Oh, of course, look at all these blotches. I've tried everything. Like the chai tea or chai seeds. And yeah. I guess those blotches are here to stay. I don't know. Who knows? Hey, there's a terrible fire happening in Hong Kong. I truly pray for the safety of everyone involved. It looks like there's 2 high-rises on fire. That's what it looks like to me. And if you could say a prayer for them. I told my daughter I couldn't imagine. Could you imagine being on the top floors and the alarm goes off? Of course, I got my anti-wrinkle cream. I have to say, I definitely have good genes when it comes to the wrinkle part. All these blotches, though, we'll just blame chemo. I blame chemo for everything. Makes me feel better. Blame chemo. Oh, this is good for my cuticles. I don't know. I got them on the top of one of my hands as well. And I noticed yesterday I have a couple more. And I'm not happy with that. Look, I don't mind the silver hair. I absolutely love that. But if I could not have these blotches, I get right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. There's sometimes I'll put on some foundation because I really don't want to look at it. But today is just a day of, I made me some wonderful tea at 5:30 this morning. It's supposed to rain until noon. It's not a heavy rain, it's a drizzle. And then I'll get in a walk. I'll definitely ride my bicycle today as well. And finish getting things done. I'll still share if I see Randy or someone go by, I'll definitely make them something, even if it's heat up some soup. But for my wonderful big dinner tomorrow, I got a can of tamales that was in my overstock. I got out my groceries for the week. I have 2 bins with stuff in it. And I've recently restocked it a couple weeks ago. And I thought instead of spending money on foods that basically that I have, other than fruits and vegetables, man, I love fruits and vegetables. But I got out I'm not into tuna, but I got some tuna out and stuff like that. It's nothing to say, oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat this. It's so good. It's just nourishment. But yesterday when I was driving, someone was doing a lot of baking in this one area. And you have to drive like 25 miles an hour through this area I was at. And I was like, oh my gosh, that smelled so good. So someone is gearing up for a feast for tomorrow. So I could only imagine a lot of people are, family in town, or maybe y'all traveled to your families, sharing memories and just having a good time. And that's what I pray for everyone. As for me, I've got 2 movies I'm going to watch tomorrow. One is Scrooge, the original. And then the second one is, I forgot his name, The Grinch with Jim Carrey. And those will be my 2 movies for Thanksgiving. And then hopefully somewhere I could find It's a Wonderful Life and watch that over the weekend. And that'll take care of my movies that I like to check off for the year. It's a Wonderful Life is my favorite movie. I love that movie with Jimmy Stewart. Yeah, that's a good movie. I used to watch that with my grandma. I think that's probably why it's one of my favorites. And, of course, my ultimate favorite is The Wizard of Oz, which my kids used to get mad at me because we'd watch it and I would act like if I was all the characters in it. I just know all their lines. And my favorite thing to do to my grandchildren when they were young was the witch cackle. And it would freak them out. It was great. But anyway, that's all I'm doing. I'm just, like I said, I go Friday for chemo, and I'm praying that it's very mild, and I'm also praying I don't get another sickness. I was supposed to go yesterday to get that flu shot because I got the okay for it. But man, I just don't want to. But it's on my list of things to do next week because I keep saying, well, you don't want that flu either, so. But there's no guarantees because there's so many different strands of the flu. I don't know. I have never been one for vaccinations, ever. As a matter of fact, my children did not, okay, no hate here from anybody, but my children never received childhood vaccinations ever. I could not. My daughter ended up with the chicken pox and the measles, but both of my boys, when their friends' parents would say, oh yeah, well, Jimmy has chicken pox, I'm like, oh, can I send Joshua and Robert over? And they have never gotten chicken pox or the measles their entire lives. And of course, Joshy never will now, but I never did. Okay, this is back in the day when I wasn't so wanting to live by the gospel, by the word of God. I did like the bare minimum. This is my early 20s with my children. One time we were at their pediatrician, and back then they kept the little immunization cards just sitting there, stacks of them. So I grabbed one for each of my children, put it in my purse, and then I wrote down the shots that they were supposed to have and put little initials next to it. And that used to be how you would carry the card, and the school didn't know any different. Nowadays it's not like that. I don't think you could do that, but I just was not going to give my children any of that. They did get the polio, the liquid. I did allow them to have that. And I think that was it. Yeah, they never, ever received a shot. Now, as adults, if they want to get them, I think my daughter's she had a few. She had like the COVID, and I think she had the flu. And there was one adult one that she was supposed to get that she got. But anyway, it's just my own thinking, my own thing. I praise God that I didn't cause harm to my children by not giving it. it. I didn't want to cause harm to my children by giving it. I don't know, do y'all remember, us older people, when we went to school, they would line us up in the gym, and there'd be nurses stationed in different areas, and we would have to walk through and get our shots. And there was that one they put in your arm, and it had like 6 dots in it. I can't remember where that shot was for, but I remember getting it at school. And I also remember it when we moved to Mexico, I had to have that shot again. So, I don't know. I remember all that. I guess it didn't harm me getting the shots. But anyway, I'm going back and forth with this flu shot because I don't want to get sick. My immunization is really down. Oh, there's Randy. And I don't want the flu. Last year I had pneumonia twice. I had COVID a few months back again. And then I had whatever that stomach virus thing was just after my last treatment. So yeah, I don't want to get sick. Anyway, I'm rambling on about shots. It's going to be a great day. I pray y'all just do something fun and fantastic. Make good memories. You know, when we're all gone, the only thing we're left with, right, is memories, you know. And then I look at it this way. After 50 years, I won't even be a memory after, 50 years after I'm gone. People won't even, they'll say picture and someone will say, well, who's that? Well, that's your 5th great-grandmother. And that's probably pretty much all they're going to remember of me. Anyway, so just do something kind and great and just love your neighbor as yourself. Love people as Christ loves you. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to get my little cleaning up done. So tomorrow I could just relax, enjoy the day that the Lord gives us, and be thankful for all of you. I'm grateful, very grateful. And then it's chemo time. But that'll be another one in the books. Okay, this is Gracie. I pray you have a great day. I'll be talking to y'all soon. Bye.